But yeah, doing a collab stream like a real streamer
Wow.
with the lovely, amazing, and talented Tri-Spice VT, who you can find at Tri-Spice VT at the Twitch. I don't know how to say URLs out loud. So we're just gonna do some chill fishing, and no one's gonna grief anybody.
He's going to try and do some chill fishing. I am here to do nothing but sass him.
You say you're the one sassing, but really, I'm just holding you hostage so that you can't fish.
Is that a challenge?
I think it is.
Are you challenging me to not fish?
I may be, yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
My phone actually is dead. Hang on. Hang on.
Yes, 2 seconds of peace.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Oh man, there she goes. Oh well. Too busy with Chai to notice chat there. You have no idea. I had my computer explode, which caused the other computer to explode, which startled the cat. It was a whole thing.
The computer just couldn't handle me.
It's true. Which one of these can I afford? This one.
Hey chat, do you want to see a trick?
Hey! Hey! No! 10 seconds? Come on! There were fish down there!
Yeah.
Not fair. Not fair at all. I gotta
You
find a
did not
new one.
invite me here to be fair.
I know.
You invited me here to give you grief.
It's true.
That was the whole thing. It was like,
And you
hey,
you
I
didn't
wanna do a
agree
fishing
to
stream.
You didn't agree to it to listen to me be like quiet and grateful and appreciative. You agreed to it because you have quote gremlin little sister energy.
Not gremlin, just little sister energy.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. We don't judge kings here, Jesus.
Jesus, Pyro.
Pyro! Lies and slander. I refute.
I will keep that in mind.
No. 5 hours later, 1 fish.
Well, yeah, you scared them off.
It's true. So I use left and right to move around. I use A. I hold A to reel in, or B. Either one works. Excuse me. This motherfucker is a pike. Hey! There, see, it worked. Great. So that's a pike. We don't want those unless you're Finn, who catches monster fish with them. Like this, he says.
I can also do that.
Yeah, you can. I didn't think it would mess me up as much as it did, to be honest. No, that's fine. I'll just sit here and think for 10 seconds. I'll catch my breath. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay, I know it takes you 10 whole seconds to come up with a thought.
On a good day. Pyro, the 7-pound, 12-ounce bass, able to catch fish unencumbered by wayward spirits of the forest. I am incredibly jealous of your life and excellent sportsmanship. Well done. Ah! No, that's a little one. Never mind. Sorry, Finn. You have to be in the boat for that to work. I've been bamboozled. Hey! Can I fight back? I can. I can fight back.
Oh, that makes things even better.
No, no. Chai, please, listen. Okay. Oh, I forgot. If you reel in and we both reel, it can snap the line. Why do I say these things out loud?
Well, let's find out.
Hey, thanks for the assist.
You're welcome.
Try spice with a 7-pound, 7-ounce fish. That'll go to the live well. That'll show your ex.
Finally, something substantial.
Yeah. I mean, it's odd enough to clear the tournament, but hey.
You're getting beaten by Mo Sellerman.
We're getting beaten by Mo Sellerman. Actually, we are
getting beaten by Moses Jackson.
No, we're beating Moses Jackson and Mo Sellerman and Willie Emerson. We're Hooker B. Sharp.
Well, my tail is in the way. I couldn't see.
Oh, I see.
I have a very fluffy tail. It gets in the way sometimes. Why is that worm dancing so much?
It was a mechanic they thought was really important for the game. So, like, if I let it sit for a second, it'll stop dancing. Or not. It takes a while. Yeah, there it goes. So it kind of, like, just stays still.
It's just boogieing.
Yeah, but then if I move it, then it boogies. It's supposedly it attracts the fish or whatever, but I think it's just because they felt like it.
The artists were bored.
The artists were bored.
They finished all the sprites for this game in like 2 days, and the programmers were like, "Wait, we don't even have the game programmed yet."
We programmed the game. We're not sober enough for that.
I mean, this was the 90s.
It's true. Did you know that there are... I don't know if they still do it, because it might be illegal. But programmers used to, programming companies used to have, like, kegs. Because... Oh my god, these buttons. Because being a little bit drunk helps creativity, and it helps productivity with programmers, according to said drunk programmers.
Yeah, the meds help me,
They really take the edge off this programming gig.
They help me, think. Yeah.
Pyro's in rare form today. It's dancing because it gets turned on by quote-unquote drowning.
According to an old research, you should have a bit of alcohol before driving your car to not be so tense behind the wheel.
Maybe that's why the legal limit isn't 0.
I actually was told why the legal limit isn't 0, and the reason is because of church wine.
Really? Thanks, Jesus. Ruining everything again. That's amazing.
We were taught that at high school because it was the week before prom, and so the police officer that stays on the campus, you know, because that's a thing in the U.S. We have police officers just chilling on the campus of high schools.
Oh yeah, I forget people might not be used to that.
Yeah, and so he did like a talk about prom. And one of the things was, like, don't drink and drive, even though we were all 16. So... And he was talking about what the legal limit of...
You fell off?
Of... Was it blood alcohol content or whatever? With the breathalyzer?
Yeah.
And he was like, the legal limit is... I don't remember how much it is, like 0.08, and he's like, it's this way because of church wine. And we all just pretended to know what he was talking about because we were 16, we were godless heathens.
We were 16, we didn't know what Jesus was yet. We didn't know Christian
No,
custom.
we knew, we just didn't care. This is Michigan, we don't worship Jesus, we worship Paul Bunyan. The the holy creator of our land, with his mitten.
I caught a fish while you weren't looking.
No, I was looking. I just knew it was going to be a small one.
Okay, well,
I
it
knew
made
in
the
my
live
heart of
well.
hearts.
It made the live well.
Not a very satisfactory contribution to the live well, though.
No, it's
but
true.
I'm sure that the fish has a great personality.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it isn't just a dead fish in the live well. I was going to tell you what button you need to press in order to get the fish to bite, but considering we're surrounded by pike, I think I'm going to just keep that to myself.
Oh, it's okay. I can look it up.
Yeah.
I have the power of Google on my hand.
Yeah. What's this game called? Oh, wait. You can see the window.
Yeah. Bassmasters Classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great.
Oh my god. Somebody... It's not even like a PDF. Somebody scanned in the booklet.
Woo! 7 pounds, 8 ounces! 1 ounce bigger than your fish. Let's go.
Left, right, steer boat in that direction.
First place. In your face, Clyde Casey.
Oh, so that's how I do that.
Uh-huh. I love that someone took the time to scan the manual and then
Yeah,
upload
like
it
it's
for
even
posterity.
got the shadows and everything and the glare from the
That's
light.
wonderful. Could have just scanned their ass like a normal person. Like, no, history must know this.
Invented yet.
Bassmasters Fishing Deluxe 2022. Why? We have the best fishing game on Earth right here. With Dancing Worm and Pogfish and Hank. Yeah, and Hank.
And his 3 whole teeth.
His 3 whole teeth and his meth empire. No, am I still on 10-pound test? Why? Oh, this isn't good.
I have no idea what 10-pound test means.
It means that the line that I'm fishing with can withstand 10 pounds of tension before it snaps. What it means in terms of the video game is it's the baby, the baby line that you start with that snaps really easily. Oh, too late.
Nope, I'm still I'm claiming that.
You're still claiming this? Are you serious?
Yeah.
It was already in the boat, just not in the live well yet. Like, no, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it was me.
Well, whatever. We're beating Charlie Chum.
Bigger fish.
So I suppose you're gonna claim this cast because you pressed Y at the same time I did.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good to know. What's the button to hook a fish?
Down.
You sure about that?
Yeah, control pad down.
Okay, good. Good to know. Damn it. Those were little fish anyway. What are you doing?
I'm helping. For now.
Also, I don't know if this audio is picking up on stream, but Talisman doesn't recognize any of Chai's commands and is going berserk.
Oh, is that what I keep hearing? I keep hearing this.
Yeah, that's him in the background going crazy. He makes random noises when people tell him to do commands he doesn't recognize. Come on.
No.
Fine, I'll let you handle this one. This is your cast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chai, when are you going to capsize the boat, says Pyro.
When I learn how to swim.
You don't know how to swim?
I don't.
What do they teach you in Michigan, other than, like, the Paul Bunyan ethos?
They teach us how to drive in the snow.
Oh, that's a valuable skill.
Now, hang on. Hang on.
What?
Stop moving the fish. Stop.
Oh,
stop moving.
I'm sorry. Am I ruining your cast? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, this is my cast. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I've put the controller down. You know we have a time limit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that you read the entire scanned manual. You can't just press down whenever. You have to wait for them to strike.
Yeah, I know. I just like driving Talisman crazy. I should upgrade in crochet. I actually do know how to crochet. I know how to knit and crochet.
Of the two, which one's better?
Well, you can't just ask that because it depends on what you're doing.
Okay. For a given crafting project, which one's better?
For what?
A given crafting project.
Well, that depends on also the time frame you have.
Oh, which one takes longer?
Because knitting takes a lot longer, but also knitting looks a lot cleaner.
See, Diz was able to just say crochet is better. Would you rather be a hooker or play with needles? Ooh. Yeah, crochet is better.
That's a tough question.
Nah. Hooker, all the way. Hooker be sharp. Hey, we have a full live well. God, what's the skip weight? We've definitely won the day. Clyde Casey in shambles.
You have ruined this man's career.
Absolutely.
How does that make you feel?
Like a god. Clyde Casey beats his wife. I don't care what he thinks.
Jesus fuck!
Allegedly. That's what Hank says anyway.
I didn't realize that Hank could actually talk.
Hank can talk? Hank's the one that tells you about the monster fish.
I thought you needed teeth to talk.
You don't need teeth to talk. You need a tongue to talk.
Yeah, and his tongue is blackened with tobacco.
Yeah, but it's there. What's
Probably
a circuit say? Probably. Let me into the bait shop. Thank you. So you can talk to Hank. 3 whole pixels of teeth. Do I want to do a voice? No. Do I want to read all this text? No. No, you
do it anyways.
Why don't you do it?
No, this is your channel. You do it.
Say there, pal. Got the lowdown on your fishing gear. You need a good engine unless you want to read a book while you crawl around the lake. Your reel and line have to... You read books, dude? No way. I lost my place.
You can read?
Yeah, you can read. He's got 3 teeth. You only need 3 teeth to read. Your reel and line have to be up to the task of reeling in the big lunkers, which means big fish. And you need a good rod to put it on, of course. The fish only cares about your lure, so make it a snappy
dolphin.
Yeah, clip. Yeah, great. Thanks, Pyro. Glad you have my back. Whoa, yeah, so anyway, we've learned about Hank.
We've learned that he can read.
We've learned that he
somehow.
can talk. I wonder what he reads. I bet he's a big Melville guy.
He probably reads the scanned manual of Bassmaster's Classic Pro
That's
Edition.
true.
The instruction booklet.
God. It's been a while since I've looked at the manual, and it's not like I exactly read all of 5 words of it, but I'm pretty sure the manual's supposed to be like him, like, giving you tips on how to fish.
Let me see here.
Yeah, why don't you check the documentation?
Yeah. First of all, it is labeled kids to adults, ages 6+.
Oh, I shouldn't have been playing this. It's too spicy for me.
Yeah, you know, Zoe's,
Oh my god, oh yeah.
pixeled cleavage.
Pixel cleavage, yeah. You have to be in at least 1st grade to handle that kind of action.
There was a scanner malfunction while scanning this, so the text is a little funky.
I'm pretty sure it would have been funky even if the scanner were working perfectly.
This product has been rated by the Entertainment Software Rating Board. There was a whole board who looked at this game and they thought, no. 5-year-olds can't have this official seal as your assurance that Nintendo has approved.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Thanks, Nintendo, for giving your seal of quality.
Yeah.
The dancing worm.
On the dancing worm game. That's even funnier when you consider how jank the Japanese version of this game is. So it's not the same fishing cryptids as in the English version. They're all just like stock anime tropes from the 90s.
Oh my god.
And they're not even in like the same art style. It's a nightmare in the best possible way.
Oh my god, you can enroll in the Bass Angler Sportsman Society.
Oh yeah. It used to come with an application to enroll in like the actual like Bassmasters like organization, and it gave you $5 off your application fee.
Over 500 million anglers enjoy the benefits of Bass membership. 500,000 people paid for this.
That's true. $5 was a lot back then, Finn.
No, it's even better. It's $6.
Ooh.
$6 off the regular $20 annual fee.
20?
It's an annual fee. You have to keep paying them.
It's an annual fee.
Over 500,000 anglers enjoy the benefits of Bass membership, free renewal gifts, free fishing information services, Bass chapters, tournament participation, and much more, including the ultimate Bass copyright benefit, a yearly
Bass
subscription to
copyright.
Bassmaster copyrighted magazine, packed with information on tackle tips and techniques. That's missing an Oxford comma. Every one of your
Oxford
10
comma
big
isn't
issues of
used anymore.
Bassmaster has one purpose: to help you become a better bass angler. And now, through this special introductory offer, Bass membership and all of its privileges can be yours for the low price of only $14. That's a savings of $6 off the regular $20 annual fee. So join now and start receiving your benefits immediately at this great low price.
What a bargain! Act now! Or 20 years ago when this was printed. Or 30, whatever. So, okay, I noticed that you said Bass copyright, but you didn't for the last 2. So, are some Bass trademarked and some not?
Apparently.
Is it just the little ones that you can get like without infringing on?
Hang on. So first off, it says Bass 2 times. And then it decides to add the copyright symbol.
Good.
At least I'm pretty sure that's a copyright symbol. It's very blurry because, again, this is not a PDF. This is scanned in from a fax machine from the 90s.
Oh my goodness.
It's very pixelated. The ultimate Bass benefit, Bass being copyrighted, and then a yearly subscription to Bassmaster copyrighted magazine. But then Bassmaster is never copyrighted again, and neither is Bass.
There's a magazine?
You could either have payment enclosed, or you could choose to be billed. But I don't know how they would bill you, because it only has the option to put your name, address, city, state, and zip, and your signature. No kind of credit card information or phone number or even email. Where's the AOL?
Where's the AOL? It's on a disc in your garage.
Mailed to Bass Anglers Sportsman Society, trademark. P.O. Box 17116, Montgomery, Alabama 36151-0116.
Question.
I don't know why I'm not surprised to hear that it's in Alabama.
Good point.
But, you know, given the graphics of this game, given how the people, the fishermen look, yeah, that checks out.
They're a subsidiary of THQ.
Wait a second.
What?
That's not Hank.
What?
The...
His name's Old Hank, with an apostrophe and everything.
No, the bait shop in the manual is not Hank.
It's not?
It's some weirdo with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I mean, some different weirdo.
Yeah.
That's
and
absurd. He has teeth? The fuck? I'm playing a fishing lie. Did you find Sergey? Sergey's Hank. They're the same person. Oh no, Sergey is the Japanese Hank. Yeah, the Japanese version has a different Hank for some reason. He's like Shrek-pilled and like probably has teeth. I don't think he opens his mouth wide enough to get enough resolution to know for sure.
It doesn't even give him his name. It just says in order to win the tournament, you must have the right. And the only place to purchase supplies is a bait shop. And then later it says, hang on.
Where did I get the name Hank from?
Advice is the only thing that is free at the bait shop, so be sure to talk with the old angler.
There he is.
Doesn't even give a name.
He has some weird like tit stretch lines on his shirt. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming that those like 3 pixels are. Well, ho there.
The game is rated for 6 and up.
Did you hear?
5-year-olds, they can't handle it.
5-year-olds, they can't handle it. It's too much pressure. I actually want to go through all of Hank's fucking dialogue now. The foundation of my adulthood. My precious childhood memories are ruined.
Chevy sponsored this.
It says corporate sponsors.
It does. Bassmasters Classic trademark sponsors: Ranger Boats, Ranger Trail, Evinrude Outboards, Johnson Outboards, Chevy Trucks, the most hang on, I can't read. The most dependable, longest-lasting trucks, Delco Voyager, Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid? Why?
I don't know.
Are we just I thought we had like a live well. I thought a live well was like a thing that you put fish in. Are we just throwing them in like Tupperware that we carry on the boat? Do we have to wash it?
Oh my god. This instruction manual gets better the more I read. Get a $10 rebate on this game when you purchase any of these Rubbermaid products.
Oh my god. It's a Rubbermaid live well. Yeah, that checks out.
You can either get a 48-quart ice chest, a 6-pack ice chest, a 2-wheel ice chest, a 4-wheel ice chest, a vertical tackle box, or a double deep tackle box, if you're feeling frisky.
Rubbermaid makes tackle boxes. I think that's a little bit too spicy of a tackle box for me to handle, but...
Oh, and you also get a manufacturer's coupon for
No.
$1 off on any Rubbermaid Pro Series TM tackle box.
Rubbermaid Pro Series tackle box.
Trademark.
Trademark.
Remember.
Yep, you're right. Definitely wouldn't want to impinge on anyone's legal rights as I play this ROM of Bassmasters Classic.
Receive your... This is a lot of steps to get $10. To receive your $10 refund check by mail, buy any one of the following Rubbermaid ice chests or tackle boxes. Look for burst on outside of participating box.
And now we're gambling.
Buy this video game, Bassmasters Classic Pro Edition for Super Nintendo.
Thank you, I forgot what video game we were talking about.
Send your original cash register receipt, back when, you know, there were cash registers, for any Rubbermaid ice chest or tackle box listed above. With the purchase price circled, you had to circle it, and proof of purchase UPC code, and they put in lines just in case you didn't know what a UPC code was.
Oh my god.
From ice chest or tackle box. You also had to send your original cash register receipt for the video game with the purchase price circled and proof of purchase UPC code from the video game. And the completed mail-in form provided with the ice chest or tackle box. And you got $10 refund check by mail, while video game and Rubbermaid supplies last or until July 31st, 1997.
This game came out in 1996!
Allow 6 to 8 weeks for shipment. Limit 1 rebate per household or address.
Oh, man.
Duplicate requests will constitute fraud. You can commit fraud for $10.
Well, keep in mind, $10 in 1996 was a whopping $19.33. That's depressing.
For hints and tips on Bassmasters Classic Trademark Pro Edition, call 1-900-370-HINT.
That explains why you have the wrong Hank. That's a completely different video game.
What, do you not have the Pro Edition? Are you not Pro?
The Pro Edition is inferior in every way. It doesn't even have old Hank. You would know this if you were a true Bassmasters Classic Trademark fan.
I prefer to have a life, thank you.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Anyway, got another fish. You may prefer to have a life. I prefer to have $10 rebate on my Rubbermaid Pro Edition products.
I now have the correct...
You now have the correct documentation.
Correct scanned instruction manual.
It's another scan!
It's even worse somehow. It's
Oh my
like...
God!
It's like someone found this in their attic. It's all crumpled up and kind of dusty.
They should have stored it in a proper Rubbermaid trademark device. We've made Skip wait. I'm out of here.
Oh, don't worry though. This also has the official Nintendo seal of quality.
Thank goodness. I was concerned. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to scare you. I was concerned. I mean, what are we even doing here if Nintendo didn't approve?
And this was dedicated to the memory of Brian Kirchhoff, winner of the 1994 Bassmasters Classic trademark.
I can't believe you've been reading from the Pro Edition manual this whole time. What a rookie mistake.
I can't believe you didn't realize I was.
I trusted you!
Well, that was your first mistake.
First 1,000, maybe.
Oh, hey. So, good news is, your memory is not deteriorating yet in your old age.
Oh, thank God.
Because Hank is indeed the one that is talking in the manual.
Good.
Think of me as your unofficial host. I'll tell you what you need to know.
It's just how it
Why
is.
is Hank measuring in anything but dollars? Like actual
What?
dollar names. He says a sawbuck, a 5-spot, a 5-areno, a simple sawbuck, 5 buckaroos, 5 clams, 5 George Washingtons, 1 Abe Lincoln, a Georgie Porgy,
A Georgie Porgy.
a 10-spot, 15 tons, an Andy Jackson, or 50 clams. Or 25 cold ones, the big green one, which is $100, or 300 smackers.
The big green one. They're all green, or at least they were in the before times.
I feel like you can see whoever wrote this slowly deteriorating.
They're just having a seizure.
Sanity. Because then it goes 25 big pieces of cold hard cash where they just like gave up. They were like, I can't think of it anymore.
I don't know.
And then they hit 25 again.
25 things hit the keg again, yeah. The 25 monies.
50 big ones.
50 big
1 1/4 Ben Franklins. Just
One
a quarter.
A quarter.
Just, chop up Ben Franklin into a quarter.
Yeah.
95 greenbacks.
I've heard greenbacks
480
before, at least.
buckaroos. 300 hot potatoes. I have never heard a dollar be referred to as a hot potato.
Me neither. Let alone... Wait. How many hot potatoes? What's the conversion rate between hot potatoes and dollars?
It is 1 hot potato per dollar.
It is 1 hot potato per
300 hot potatoes is $300.
Okay.
Oh, and they ran out of material. They reused big ones. Oh, but don't worry. The classic Bassmasters was still sponsored by Chevy and Rubbermaid.
By Chevy. Chevy double dipped. Like, yeah, this business arrangement was so fruitful. We're coming back.
But you do not get the Rubbermaid $10 check rebate.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was
just a Rubbermaid container.
Rubbermaid get cold feet on the first one. It was after the stellar success that they came back for the pro version, like hat in hand. Like, can we sponsor your bass fishing game?
Can we partner up, maybe?
Can we do some business? Damn it, Deborah Vellante. With your huge fish.
You're getting beaten by Zoe Shelby, the most attractive angler.
It's true. All the fish just want to, like, sidle up and, like, give her big fishy kisses.
That is actually what her bio says. It says, Zoe Shelby, the most attractive angler on the pro circuit. To bass, at least.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah, no, that's her forensic forte, is being incredibly attracted to fish.
Somebody had to come up with these.
Somebody had to playtest this, certainly.
Somebody had to come up with these character profiles.
Somebody loves these characters, I think is what you're trying to say.
Maybe that's what they mean by a face that only a mother could love?
I guess so.
I mean, you'd have experience in that. But no, seriously, somebody had to... Former Olympic arm wrestler.
Yeah, deal with that, Deborah Vellante. Sorry.
Sets the hook so hard he once uprooted a tree his bait snagged. That is some Greek mythology shit.
It is. There's a whole bass fishing mythos in this scanned document.
Oh, you know that Ranger paid good money for this one. Corey Cowboy Crispin. A champion calf roper, he can cast farther than any other angler, calls bass doggies, and has a saddle mounted on the bow of his Ranger trademark.
His Ranger. Is that even a Chevy?
Trademark.
Ranger trademark, yeah, excuse me.
No, Ranger boats. That's one of the sponsors.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought he was talking about his car. And how funny would it be if this was sponsored by Chevy and he was talking about his Ford truck?
You should do it.
And the results of the Jolly Moss Spring Tourney is first place with the double monster catch, absolutely snapping my line and my sanity. I am the Diz. Second place, Finn Dragon. Third place, Pyro the Wolfo. Excellent bassmanship. Take your $5 coupons and Rubbermaid sponsorships on the way out. Round of applause for our bass fishing.
$10 coupon, thank you.
$10 coupon. I can't read. I shop at Old Hank's Meth Emporium. I can only understand things in terms of dollary dues and big ones. Round of applause.
Don't forget Sawsbucks and clams. And 1 1/4 Ben Franklins.
1 1/4 Ben. You have to draw and quarter your Ben Franklins in order to do commerce.
Yeah.
It's just how it was done in 1996.
Yes, and hot potatoes. Thank you, Finn.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the fish and their big mouths. I can't play the video game properly. Nope, too late.
Damn
That
it.
one is mine. No, that one is mine. You do not get to claim this one.
Uh-huh.
I saw it first.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad we're in
God.
agreement.
Oh, God.
Zoe
Finn.
Shelby's beating us! What?
Where is... Ah, I see.
I'm gonna have to go back to Hank. I'm gonna have to go back
It's
to Hank.
easier to catch fish in the water, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to catch a husband. They're on land, usually.
Well, obviously you're not looking for the right kind of husband.
Yeah. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Mainly land.
I mean... Sharks do have 2.
They do have 2. That's very
Thank
true.
you, Breath of the Wild, for teaching me that fun little bit of trivia.
They either have 2 or 0. No
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Oh my god. Double or
The
nothing.
internet took one look at Prince Sidon and went, yeah,
Yeah. And then they took one...
wood.
Wood. Absolutely would.
Wood.
Would, and then would build a statue of it. And then they took one look at his fiance, like, yeah. You're
Yeah,
not
no,
fooling anybody.
nobody's buying it.
Nope.
Nobody's buying it.
Nobody.
It's like
She's not even buying it.
the story of the brother and sister where the brother was gay and the sister was a lesbian, and they pretended to date each other's partner because they were still living with their parents. It was just like high school or whatever.
I was
And
mortified.
so-
I thought the sentence was gonna end at each other, and I was like, dude, please say another word.
No,
Please say another
no.
word.
This may be made in Alabama, but not going. But
All right, sorry.
they pretended to date each other's boyfriend and girlfriend, and so, you know, obviously they couldn't have the boyfriend and girlfriend sleeping in the same room together. That's inappropriate. So the 2 girls slept in the room together. And then the boys
Two
slept in
guys.
different rooms.
Perfect.
Which I still think about that, and I wonder if that actually happened, because that would require cooperation between a brother and sister
It's been known to happen.
in extremely rare cases.
In extremely rare, extremely desperate circumstances.
And apparently, when you're in high school and living with your parents is a desperate situation.
When you're in high school, it's a desperate situation, full stop.
That's true, yeah.
Man, they let the girl go to high school in Alabama?
No.
Hey! I don't know why I'm
No.
getting my hopes up. What? Oh, yeah.
It blocked me.
No! It didn't block you. You were reeling. You almost had it. That was our last word, child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. You embarrass me
I'm
in
not
front of
here to
Zoe
win.
Shelby like that?
Yeah.
That bitch Zoe? Really?
Yeah.
Pick up the spade.
I go digging for more dancing worms.
I'll just buy them from Hank.
Hank is a true angler.
It's true.
He goes and digs up his own worms.
Yeah, and then I pay him in potatoes. It's a good deal.
Hot potatoes.
Hot potatoes! Want the blue worm? Or the good worm?
I don't know the difference. They are both worms.
The scented worm catches fish, and the blue worm is blue.
Can fish smell?
Yeah, fish have excellent sense of smell. Better than their vision.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have noses.
Yeah, they do. Chat, just for the record, this is my experience in this conversation. She says fish don't have noses. I say, yeah, they do. I hear quietly, faintly, as if from, like, the next state over. What? And then silence. I think this collab is over.
What the fuck?
I mean, fish don't have noses. You seen a fish? Clearly you have. You've been looking at the manual.
Okay, but the manual was scanned in on the copier in the 90s.
Did you just assume that
faxing?
Did you assume that their noses were just like some sort of like scanning artifact?
Well, also, there's not very many fish in the actual fish manual. It's mostly just like...
It's mostly Hank.
It's like a background of the bottom here, but extremely blurred out so that they couldn't show off how terrible the pixelated rocks are. And a silhouette of the same bass, but one is mirrored and slightly smaller on the other page, so you can't tell it's the same bass unless you're really looking at it.
Finn says you have ocean madness, and I'm inclined to agree.
I always have ocean madness. He's fine. It's a long story.
It's a long story. Oh, it's the greatest puppet show you've never seen. It's called Thunderbolt Fantasy. It's like, what if we did a puppet show with dramatic anime writing and all of the After Effects? An entire Marvel budget of After Effects. Made by a family of people who've been handcrafting these puppets for over 100 years.
Of all the trades that your family could go into, which one of the ancestors was like, you know what our bloodline is going to be remembered for? Puppets.
The one ancestor who noticed that, like, rich people in their area really fucking dig puppet shows, I guess.
Maybe?
Listen, if I was just out and about living my day trying to decide whether or not to have progeny with which to pass on some obscure trade, and I saw that Barack Obama was really into fucking puppets, I'd get really into making puppets.
Phrasing, please.
Yeah, whatever. I said what I said. There's no taking it back now. I would invest heavily in the craft of making puppets and puppet shows. Both in time, effort, and money.
I love that the word fuck is so versatile.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Because you get a sentence like, Barack Obama really loves fucking puppets.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that's what I said! Oh! Yeah, okay.
That's why I said phrasing.
I just assumed I said something dumb about myself. I didn't realize I'd gone that far. But hey, we're winning the bass fishing thing. But yeah, no, Thunderbolt Fantasy is a good show. That scene of the woman jumping off a cliff where she's fine, it's a long story. That's in like the first 5 minutes of the show. You don't know anything about anybody. There's a big anime laser fight with swords. I think the planet blows up once, and then she jumps off a cliff and is fine. It's a long story.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, yeah.
I mean, that's almost just as bad as meeting one of the main characters and finding out he was trying to commit suicide in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're referencing, but it sounds like a fantastic show.
How'd you know it was a show?
I just hoped it was a show so that I could stream it on some sort of subscription service from the comfort of my own home.
No.
I knew it. I knew it. I was waiting for it. It's backing up the boat. Where are we going, Shy?
Backing up.
Back it up.
Back it up. Backing up. Backing up. You should get the blue one.
I already have the blue one. You start with the blue one. See?
Well, you should get more of the blue one.
I have a whole spool of it.
Well, you should get more of it.
Well, let me get the blue one. I don't think it'll even let me do it. You already have this item, see?
Rude.
Yeah. Hank refuses.
What if your line keeps snapping, huh?
Then I guess I only have so much of the blue one because Hank won't sell me anymore. I have the yellow one. I have a blue one and a yellow one, Michigan. What more do you want from me?
A green and a white one.
I have a gray. I think I have a green and a gray one.
It's not the same.
It's true. It's better.
You need a green and a white one.
Why a
For
white
Michigan
one?
State.
No one gives a fuck about Michigan State.
But I live in Canada now. Oh, well, I mean, Canada and Finland are basically the same thing, right? Climate-wise. They both have caribou, I think.
That's like my second favorite coffee place.
What?
Caribou. Did they go out of business? Do you not know what Caribou Coffee is? Am I old? Where am I?
Well, I can answer one of those questions, and yes, you are very old.
Yes, thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad we cleared that up. No, they're like a knockoff Starbucks, but they were, like, decent. Witnessing the American education system again. God damn. That hurt more than being called old. I self-reported on being old.
Okay, now, hang on. No, I was right. I was right. Because reindeer and caribou are the same fucking animal.
Yeah?
In Europe, though, they're called reindeer.
Question. Do they have noses?
I'm going to fucking punch you.
I'd like to see you try. Hey, come on.
That's what you get.
No.
All reindeer are caribou, but all caribou are not reindeer. Okay.
And
didn't realize we had a reindeer expert in here.
Yeah, Finn would know. He's from the country where they were invented.
What do you mean that they were invented? You don't invent wild animals. Fuck.
I mean, we do invent organisms. What are you talking about? GMOs would like the word.
Dark Flame is more of an expert. She lives in Lapland. Okay. I probably pronounced that super wrong. I already apologize in advance.
Try, where is Lapland? It's okay, I don't know either. I also went to American public school.
Probably in somebody's lap.
Probably.
Where is Lapland? I actually did know the answer to this at one point because my dad is like super into Norwegian stuff.
Oh no.
I guess like some part of his lineage is from Norway.
Okay, good.
It's a very insignificant amount. It's like 1/16.
There are three kinds of people that are very aggressively suspiciously, three types of Americans, I should say, that are very aggressively suspiciously into Norwegian, like Scandinavian stuff. And it's people who suspect that they're from there, people who really like Marvel movies, and Nazis. So wait, so why would, if you're from Finland, and you're now in Canada, DF is in Lapland, which is also Finland, why would DF be more knowledgeable about caribou and reindeer?
Because that's the part of Finland that is ruled by the reindeer.
Okay.
They get their own, it's like a state.
You started that sentence
like
and
Texas.
I was braced. I was ready, like, wow, I'm learning something about like the world and reindeer. This is cool. And then you said that's where they rule. Oh, I see. It's a bit.
Everything's a bit with me. You should know this.
Just a little bit. Lapland is the northern. That word.
That one I did know.
Northern province of Finland. I lived in the south. Reindeer live up north. Okay.
Yeah, that one I did know because the reindeer prefer the north because that's where less people are.
Oh, I just thought it'd be like closer to the Arctic Circle.
Well, that too. That's why there's less people.
I have learned so much on this fishing expedition. For one, in Michigan, they don't teach you that fish have noses. 2, Michigan is Paul Bunyan's severed hand. 3, Lapland is in Finland.
No, not his severed hand, just the mitten.
Just
the mitten fell off.
You didn't specify if the mitten fell off with the hand still contained or not.
I'm pretty sure I would have mentioned if that was part of the mythos.
I'm not as up on Michigan lore as you are. 3rd.
Because you're in Ohio, which is the worst state.
It's true. Well, Florida's the worst state, but we're Diet Florida, so I don't know if that makes us even worse or not. I'm Michigan.
You don't even have sugar.
No, but we have corn, which is basically the same thing.
Actually, I have a fun fact related to corn. So, apparently...
Corn has noses?
This is from... Shut the fuck up. The deer in Michigan...
Uh-huh. Are
do not
snooty and
taste
suck.
they do not taste as gamey as deer from other places because the deer in Michigan eat so much goddamn corn. Because that's all we grow up here is corn and soybeans and apples.
That's not true. That's cope. Because I crossed the Michigan border one time, and not 2 seconds later, I was inundated with 3 recreational marijuana, like, advertisements. Which, no hate, that's fine, but it isn't corn, it's not apples, and it isn't whatever that third thing is you said.
Soybeans.
Soybeans, yeah. Frisha was there. Frisha will back me up. Unless I'm lying.
No, you cannot go a mile in Michigan nowadays.
It's true, you cannot go a mile.
You cannot go a mile without seeing at least 5 billboards advertising different recreational marijuana stores.
Which is rad.
It is kind of rad, actually.
I was there, and so were you. I mean, the meat from animals is solely flavored by what the animal eats for the diet. Yeah, I mean, truly, you are what you eat.
Is that why humans taste so salty, then?
I think so.
I appreciate you not even questioning how I know that.
I mean, I imagine you know that the same reason I know it. Cannibalism. Does that make soy boys vegan?
See, now we're asking the real questions.
Now we're getting to it.
Now we're getting to the deep questions.
I always thought people tasted more like how pennies smell than like salt, but maybe it's like the deer, maybe it's a regional difference.
It's true. Maybe. Huh. Would Texans be spicy then?
I guess so. Certainly higher
Good night,
cholesterol.
Alti.
Night, Alti. Thanks for stopping by. It's like Mountain Dew. It's crazy.
That would be me.
Like high fructose corn syrup and green.
I tried, because when I was studying abroad in Scotland, one of the problems I faced was dealing with my pop addiction.
Oh.
Because I have a serious addiction to Mountain Dew. And I was suffering over there, because over in the UK, they have a goddamn sugar tax. They are taxing. They have so much tax on everything that they even have a sugar tax. And their sugar tax has different categories based on what it is. Like, there's a different tax bracket for cakes versus cookies. Which...
Finn, explain yourself. Why would you live like this?
It led to, like, a serious debate over something called Jaffa cakes. Which they're shaped like cookies, and they're the size of cookies. But they're also kind of spongy, and they have cake in their name. So it was like a huge debate over whether this was a cookie or a cake. And they had to make like a categorization, like cookies when they're stale get harder. Or no, cookies when they're stale get softer, I think, and then cakes when they're stale get harder.
That's insane.
And that's how you distinguish between a cookie and a cake. But because they have a sugar tax in the UK, all their soda tastes so different. And I was able to find Mountain Dew at one specific store. It was the university, like, snack store. I never understood why people describe Mountain Dew as somebody who pissed in a Sprite until I tasted UK Mountain Dew, because that is exactly how it tasted. It tasted like somebody pissed in a Sprite. It was so depressing. It made me immediately not...
I mean, that's, in the long run, that's probably just a small instance of the UK curing you of Americanism. Just a little bit, but like...
Honestly, yeah.
The true Dew.
I also remember hearing that Mountain Dew was supposed to be... It was made originally that you could mix it with moonshine or something. Like, it was meant to be a mixer for alcohol.
I can see that.
But that, I don't know how true it is. Actually, I have Google at my disposal. Hang on.
Yes, please Google things instead of sabotaging my boat.
Yes, Tennessee bottlers Barney and Alan Hartman developed Mountain Dew as a mixer in the 1940s. Soft drinks were sold regionally in the 1930s, and the difficulty in Knoxville obtaining their preferred soda to mix with liquor, preferably whiskey, so the two developed their own.
Huh. I just assumed in the 40s everything was mixed with moonshine. Especially the
Prohibition
Jaffa
was
Cakes.
over by that point, and they had the Depression, the Great Depression. They were like, you know what? It can't get any worse than this. Just start mixing shit with alcohol. Why not?
Just never stop drinking. Ever. Don't stop drinking until the Wi-Fi gets better.
They didn't even have Wi-Fi back then.
That's the joke, yeah. Actually, wait, when did DARPANET start? I mean, it isn't Wi-Fi. Like, it wouldn't be 802.11 Wi-Fi, but it would be, the internet. At least the, like, beginnings of it. I don't know why, but I just assumed a Mountain Dew cocktail was just Everclear and dew. Would that make it taste more or less like piss? Keep in mind...
It's very similar to a whiskey sour, apparently.
Interesting.
However, Mountain Dew obviously has changed their recipe since then, so it's not quite as much meant to be mixed with whiskey, but the name Mountain Dew was a slang name for moonshine.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense. I've never thought about it as words, just as, you know, the drink. These sounds mean this green drink. But yeah, I mean, like, because you have stills in the country. A lot of the country is mountainous. I don't know, it just springs up from the mountains. Like dew in the morning.
I'm learning so much about Mountain Dew now.
Wow.
The early logos featured a barefooted grandpappy hillbilly with a jug of moonshine. Later, in an ode to the days of Prohibition, the packaging had the hillbilly with his rifle aiming at a federal revenue.
Oh my god.
When Pepsi purchased the company in 1964, it kept the appellation marketing in order to reach that market. They eventually changed as the new Mountain Dew was marketed to the younger generations with lines like "Do the Dew," which was still used today.
The Finnish version of the sugar tax just meant that everything is stupid expensive. I mean, isn't that the trade-off, though? Is that, like, yeah, everything is taxed to hell, but you guys get, like, I say you guys, like, you are the ambassador of, you know, Finland. But, like, Scandinavian countries have, like, crazy good benefits. Like, basic health care. And not dying if you can't work for 2 seconds. Do Pepsi next. Oh, yeah. Do Pepsi next. I was going to say this is a soda stream, but...
Pepsi also owns Doritos. Which makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Okay, so it was first invented in 1893 as Brad's Drink.
Brad's Drink.
By Caleb Bradham. The guy who made it, his name isn't even Brad.
Brad's Drink.
Part of his last name is Bradham. And he decided to name it Brad's Drink. Thankfully, that only lasted 5 years.
5 whole years of having your product sound like the first half of a shitty pickup line. Brad's Drink. My god.
It was renamed Pepsi Cola in 1898. It's named Pepsi because it was advertised to relieve dyspepsia, aka indigestion. So if you have indigestion, drink Pepsi.
Drink the Pepsi. No!
Oh,
drink the Pepsi!
This gets even better. Caleb Branham was a pharmacist.
Oh yeah, does that make... Because
That's why.
wasn't Coca-Cola like a medical thing too?
Advertised. No, cola is to describe the cola flavor.
Okay, but
I think.
Coke and Dr.
What is
Pepper
cola?
were originally like medical supplements, and they had cocaine in them.
Well, yeah, that's where we get Coca.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. I learned that from Nickelback.
Thanks, Nickelback. Doing God's work.
Thanks, Nickelback.
It wasn't a photograph. It was a scholarly article about the history of cocaine and pharmaceutical history. Where are the fish? This is supposed to be about fishing.
They're all scared off by Coca-Cola.
Fair. Me too, fish. Me too. This explains a lot about America. It really does. Oh shit, am I gonna lose?
Yeah.
Listen, we've been streaming for... Okay, part of it was set up. A big part of it was set up. But the stream's been live for 2.5 hours. Freesha would have been done with the game by now. Freesha would have a monster fish in the bag, all wrapped up in Tupperware, ready to go. See, this is where your budgeting is wrong. I know. I have a vocational qualification.
In the four-wheel Tupperware container.
Yeah, exactly. Is that what makes it the Pro Edition? Is that it just has so many more corporate sponsors?
Pro Edition was partnered with Rubbermaid. Cause, oh, you know what? Maybe it was. Hang on, I'm gonna come up with a conspiracy. All right.
Sure, let's go.
Rubbermaid told them to make a new edition because with the Bassmasters Classic, the instruction booklets were already printed, so they couldn't put the coupon, the rebate, the $10 rebate coupon. They couldn't put that in the instruction booklet for the Bassmasters Classic because all the copies of Bassmaster Classic was already printed and sold and all that.
So that's why they had to
like,
shoot Hank and get a new guy to run the bait shop.
They had to get somebody that Rubbermaid personally chose. Hang on, did I send you?
No.
Did I send you the Facebook Marketplace that I found?
No, you didn't.
Oh my god. I like to look at Facebook Marketplace ads for fun sometimes. I have never bought anything off of Facebook Marketplace. I just like looking at the stuff that people are selling. Sometimes you get the most. And there was a ring that was very pretty, and I was like, wait, I might actually buy something off of Facebook Marketplace for once. But then the ring was priced at $500, so no.
I just
a moss agate. What?
I just don't want the problem I have with Facebook Marketplace, especially with big ticket items like that, is that I'm just signing up to go to like Starbucks or like the Walmart parking lot or something where someone knows in advance that I'll be waiting for them with a large sum of money, which makes me feel like a target.
That is true, yeah. But it was a moss agate and diamond white gold ring.
Ooh.
9 whatever oval moss agate stone with 2 natural white diamonds set in white gold. As seen in picture, worn daily for 16 months. Priced accordingly to what a store would buy it for. Open to trades, don't lowball me though. I'll just throw it in the chain by the end of the ring may or may not.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. Ring may or may not what?
I just want you to think about this for a second. Worn daily for 16 months, and the Facebook Marketplace ad ends with ring may or may not cheat on you.
Ring may or may... Okay, that was the part that cut out. Ring may or may not cheat on you. Yeah, that's an engagement ring. Was an engagement ring.
Or a wedding ring.
Ooh. Oh my god, 16 months is a tragically short marriage. Oh no.
I mean, how long did what was her name? Kim Kardashian? She the one that had like the $100 million wedding with the marriage that only lasts like 48 hours.
Damn. I'll take your word for it. I have no idea.
I don't remember either. But I just like I saw that and it just took me out.
Freesia says Facebook Marketplace is browser Windows shopping.
This is true. That is exactly what I do on Facebook Marketplace. I see so many things and I'm like, "Oh, that's neat." And then I just move on with my day. There was also a $1 ad that I remember distinctly that was like the best broccoli cauliflower cheddar soup you'll ever have.
For $1? Like $1 for the recipe?
No, for like a quart, I think, or something.
Oh no. Funny.
Let me see if I can find the... Because the actual title was very... Here it is. Quite possibly. So they're not even gonna try and... they're like, quite possibly. They're still... They're not gonna get your hopes up too high.
Listen, I don't want to rip you off. But
quite possibly the best homemade cauliflower broccoli soup you've ever had.
Nice. Go!
And I should know, I have a vocational qualification in business and administration.
And yes, it was originally listed for $5.
Oh, what a deal! 80% markdown.
They cut the price down to $1.
Oh my god.
You know what I hate is when people put stuff on Facebook Marketplace and they label it as and then give me an offer. Like, no, that's not free then. Stop marketing it as free. This is false marketing. Facebook marketing has lied to me. How dare you?
I can't
What was
believe
that?
I can't believe content hosted on Facebook would lie.
Holy shit.
Sounds like a set. It does sound like a setup for a Yakuza side story.
Holy shit, somebody's selling a mystery machine?
Like, from Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. 1969 GMC handy van.
How much do they want?
40,000.
40? Oh, that's a lot.
Okay, but the interior is also... The interior matches the exterior. Is the same, like, neon green and blue. It's very 60s.
You just go to check the Carfax and it's just what a mystery. Yeah, for sure. I imagine like Kiryu walks up to buy like quite possibly the best soup ever for $1 or 100 yen, whatever, and then like unlocks a new like whole like combat style. You get a whole button tutorial and changes your whole gameplay outlook on life. I need to catch a fucking fish.
You ever see something that just perfectly encapsulates the... You were too busy wondering if you could do it that you never stopped to question if you should? Because somebody took a 1969 Volkswagen Beetle, cut it in half, and turned it into a chopper.
Cut it in half!
And I mean chopper as in as in a motorcycle, like the back half is a Volkswagen Beetle.
The front half is a motorcycle.
The front half is a motorcycle.
Okay, that's actually a bit of a relief because when I heard cut a Volkswagen in half and turn it into a motorcycle, I thought you meant laterally and we're just balancing it on like a front and back tire somehow.
No, it's basically a very complicated tricycle.
It's the full body banana suit. It unlocks botulism. We're still on that soup discourse. Oh, we haven't caught up to the Beetle bike yet. It's a man's tricycle. Because nothing says manly like a Volkswagen Beetle. Let alone half a Volkswagen Beetle. Finn, I'm glad you're able to find fish. Although, you might be the reason, you might be where they all went. I can't talk about the beat cycle, I have to head to bed. Good night, Finn. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe, stay happy, stay cozy. Maybe with you, God, I'll be able to find a goddamn fish. I think we finished this lake. And then maybe call the stream.
Yeah.
We've hit Facebook Marketplace discourse. Actually, I think we can probably finish the lake now.
I mean, this is kind of funny.
The entire plan for this was, let's play... Oh no, are we gonna lose? Oh no, we're gonna lose! This is what happens when you don't catch fish and then say that you have fish. 39th place! We're legal Mercantilists
Little did
now.
you know. Little did you know this was my plan. Just sidetrack the hell out
Oh
of me.
man. I didn't even... It hadn't even registered that we might not have enough fish.
Ha ha ha.
Damn.